Dear students, welcome to the course Basic Geotechnical Engineering, Module 3, Flow Through Soils, Session number 4. I am Raja Anwar Hussain, Assistant Professor, Government Engineering College, Raichur. Analysis and Laplace equation. Seepage analysis. So seepage is defined as the flow of a fluid, usually water, through a soil under a hydraulic gradient. A hydraulic gradient exists between 2 points if there is a difference in the hydraulic head at the 2 points. The hydraulic head means the sum of the datum head and the pressure head of water. The discussion on flow nets and seepage relates to the practical aspects of controlling groundwater during and after construction of foundations below groundwater table, earth dams and weirs on permeable foundations. So the study of seepage of water through soil is important for the following engineering problems are: determination of rate of settlement of a saturated compressible soil layer, then calculation of seepage through the body of earth dams and stability of slopes, then for calculation of uplift pressure under hydraulic structure and their safety against piping, then groundwater flow towards wells and drainage of soils. So now let us see the Laplace equation. So some of the assumptions made by the Laplace are: the flow is two-dimensional, percolating fluid and pervious mediums are incompressible, and the soil is homogeneous and isotropic. So Darcy's law for flow of water is valid. The hydraulic boundary conditions at entry and exit are known. So some of the limitations of Laplace equation are: see, both E and SR are constant. So White's ratio, that is E, varies, SR remaining constant, and SR varies, E remaining constant, and both E and SR vary. So in situation, so limitation 1 represents steady flow which has been heated in permeability. So whereas in situation 2 represents consolidation and expansion depending upon whether E decreases or E increases and is treated in consolidation. Whereas in limitation number 3 represents drainage at constant value depending upon whether SR decreases or increases. Whereas in case of limitation 4 includes problems of compression and expansion. So in both situation 3 and 4 are complex flow conditions for which satisfactory solutions have yet to be found. Now let us see the Laplace equation derivation. So for two-dimensional flow, Vx and delta x and Vy is delta y. We consider the element delta x and delta y. Unit thickness perpendicular to the plane as shown in the figure. Let Vx and Vy be the velocity components at any in x and y directions. Then the corresponding velocity components at exit will be, that is, Vx plus dou Vx by dou x into delta x and Vy plus dou Vy divided by dou y into delta y. So according to the assumption that quantity of water entering an element is equal to the quantity of water leaving the element in any time, so we have here Vx into delta y into 1 plus Vy into delta x into 1, which is equal to Vx plus dou Vx divided by dou x into delta x into delta y into 1 plus Vy plus dou Vy divided by dou y into delta y to delta x into 1. So that is dou Vx divided by dou x plus dou Vy divided by dou y is equal to 0. Let us say this as equation 1. So this is the continuity equation for two-dimensional flow. So according to the assumption that Darcy's law is valid for flow through soil medium, so that is Vx is equal to Kx into Ix, which is also equal to Kx into dou H by dou x. Vy is equal to Ky into Iy, Ky into dou H by dou y. So where Kx and Ky are the coefficient of permeability in x and y directions. So by substituting in equation 1, we get that is Kx into dou square H divided by dou y square plus Ky into dou square H divided by which is equal to 0. So for an isotropic soil medium,